Hey guys, how we doing?
Morning, everybody.
Joe here.
Kevin.
All right, we're into season 6, the final season of the show. We actually had a really good premiere.
We did. I think that set up everything that's going to go wrong moving forward, as we know it is, right?
Time jump,
Yeah, real time jump.
Yeah.
We actually had a fairly significant time jump. Paige is a college student
Yeah, it's weird.
who is very active in the life now, which makes sense. I'm glad that we had a time jump for that rather than she's like still in high school. Like, I'm in.
That's a different show then.
Yeah, for sure, right.
21 Jump Street-esque.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious what Henry's life is going to be like. I'm sure we're going to get Henry at some point.
He was playing hockey.
That's right,
Yeah,
he
he's
was. His
playing
dad
hockey,
went to watch him play hockey
So
at school.
he seems like he's doing well, but
Right.
I'm sure
Away from home is probably good.
Sure, knowing this show, that's going to change.
Yeah, everything's going to go bad.
Yeah, eventually. This isn't really a happy ending kind of show.
No, like we said, they had a chance to walk away last season, and they didn't. Specifically, Elizabeth didn't.
She's burnt out.
She's burnt out. Her level of decay here is probably going to drag Philip back into it, and everybody's chance to escape, including Stan's.
Yeah.
Means that I feel like for 4 of these characters, Stan, Elizabeth, Philip, and Oleg, they were out and now could not get away. They're now back in. Is all going to go badly for the 4 of them. And for whatever reason, Oleg's is the one that bothers me the most.
That was that goodbye. The goodbye he gave his wife, I was like, oh, you mean like bother you like in general, like
as a character, right?
I love him.
I don't think things end well for Oleg, and I feel really bad about that because I feel like he's the one that never really compromised in any real way. Stan went dark for a while, for quite a while. Obviously, Philip and Elizabeth have done some unforgivable things,
sure,
but I don't feel like Oleg ever has. Even when he tried to work Stan, I don't feel like he
became friends.
He crossed the I don't feel like that he really crossed that line.
No.
So yeah, when things go bad for Oleg, and they will, I'm going to feel really crappy about that.
I will too.
Like so many other people on the show when it does.
Yes.
All right, we go in and thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us. Give a special thank you to Actuarial Lurker, Balaj Foldes, Chris, Derek Peterson, Jeff, Christy Goverston, NJ, Sudagunda Farapu, Torgir Lingstad, Weird Magic, and WerePanda47. Really glad you're here, guys. Thank you so much.
Yes. And if you're watching this on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel. If you mind hitting the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on the new content we have coming your way.
If you would like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else that we've watched or we're currently watching, please check out the link in the description below to our Patreon page. On every show, including The Americans, we're at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon if we're on YouTube. So you can't continue there watching the show. You will have to sync and watch along on your own source material. You'll only see and hear us for copyright purposes.
Yeah.
Think we get Gabriel or Martha at all this season?
Yes.
Yes.
If they went out of the way in the last season, I'm willing to bet.
Wouldn't surprise me, right?
Another cigarette.
Yeah. The chain smoking should be a little bit of a red flag.
Yeah.
Not a major one, but a little bit.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll come down this afternoon.
Yeah.
I'll come down now.
Okay. Yeah.
So whatever it is, it's important.
Right.
I really like that shot.
Budget looks like it might be fairly large for this last season, too.
Just a smidge.
Yeah.
So, guess who's in town?
Oleg? Do they know about it?
Wow, they do know about it. Okay.
That check out?
He's enrolled in a course on urban transport planning.
He's in transportation.
Urban transport planning.
I'm thinking Stan and Oleg are going to have a scene coming up.
Right.
If you happen to stop by and see him, just let me know what you think.
I've been waiting for them to have a scene together.
I've wanted them to have a team up in a good way.
Yeah.
I'm okay with Stan and Oleg being heroes.
This is going to get really close to Philip, too, then. I mean, because obviously we had that scene with Oleg and Philip in the last episode.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how far into this season do you think that Stan finds out about
it? May be like next to last episode kind of stuff, right?
Since the first season, we were like, that's going to happen.
Oh, you know? Yeah. There's no way the show ends and he never knows.
Yeah. Yeah, weird choice they did.
Right. Unless they just completely get away with it.
Yeah. Which we don't want.
Right. Basically have Philip and Elizabeth kind of working against each other a little bit, too.
Yeah, which we thought that was going to happen so many times. And they butt heads often, obviously, but this might be full.
No, this is it. This is actually professionally working against each other, right?
Yeah. Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yeah.
And I hate to compare it to that movie, but,
How much of the rank and file is with Schultz on this?
Well, of the people I talk to, half maybe. My boss, yes. His boss, no.
that's a restrict.
It's no secret that the Russians want to deal. They can't afford an arms race, so we're holding.
Anymore. That's what ends up happening, yeah.
You think Reagan's just going soft?
I don't know. Maybe.
Going out of his mind a little bit.
It's so frustrating because this summit could wind up winning us the entire...
Yeah, he's not on his game in term 2.
Oh, the food's so bad. Come on.
I won't have time to do anything out of the building.
He can't go into the building.
Oh, she can't.
12:30, cafeteria.
I'll see you then.
Yep.
We gotta figure that one out.
Right. Now what do I do?
There's a lot at stake here, right? Not just you and Sophia, but Ilya. Your work with us.
Yes. Yes. I know.
Being a bad husband.
I really gotta go.
Stan. You're
Oh.
I don't think Stan's a hug my ass that kind of guy.
I'll see you, Gennady.
Well, we learned
Right.
that he is.
I need it. I need it. It's not time. I need it.
Yeah.
Screw you. It's not time.
This poor woman.
I can't.
Okay, shh.
I can't go on like this. I can't. No, I don't want to. I don't want to.
This really sucks.
It's so hard to watch.
We need to end this. I can't.
We will. Soon.
So they're gonna help her pass on.
Hold on. 1 sec.
Chili Davis.
She's suffering.
Yeah.
For sure.
She can't go on like this. She doesn't want to.
It is a complicated subject, isn't it?
What are you planning to use?
We don't need to talk about this.
For the morphine.
Right.
I figure by early next month.
That's not good. It could just put her into a coma or leave her brain dead.
Yeah, we don't want that.
I could help you.
Yeah, Elizabeth could probably kill somebody if she wanted to.
I can never ask you to do that.
You didn't ask.
Okay, make it look like a robbery.
Breaker trick, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not usually that easy.
Well, she's really gonna suffer now.
You just have to keep her alive through the summit.
Granny, I hate you.
What does she draw?
People, faces, kind of strange. I don't know.
Something the abstract.
I don't know why people spend their life doing that. At least her husband's doing something.
Yeah, that's the artist there.
You're right. She kills people. I don't really feel like she contributes that much to the world.
In many ways, that's your art, Elizabeth.
Right.
You're to try and get something called a lithium-based radiation sensor from him. Apparently, the Air Force has 300.
Did these guys develop any of their own technology?
No,
This is a thing that happens on For All Mankind a lot, too.
since you mentioned that, I was wondering. I'm like, I really gotta check that show out eventually.
The way Paige has taken to you. If something were to happen to me at any point, I think you could finish with her.
I wonder if that's how the show's gonna end.
I mean, they're setting it up, aren't they?
Even if it's the CIA, she will go to work in the morning and she'll come home at night.
You'll be fine, Elizabeth. Both of you will.
No, I don't think so.
No.
No.
This is not a happy ending kind of show.
I went to divorce them.
Okay.
Heard that before.
It's done. My friend Bogdan, he tells me to finish it.
Ogden.
At TAS, I told you about him.
No, you didn't.
She's telling everybody everything, isn't she?
Yeah.
He is a very kind man, friend, very intelligent and nice to talk to.
Is he hot? I think that's where we're going here, right?
You're still very important to each other.
You will figure it out, okay?
Now you have to play marriage counselor.
He's so fed up. He's just like, God dang it.
This is the one case he's trying to get rid of.
Yeah, I'll get to, like next week, I guess.
Right.
Can you come down to the vault for a minute?
I'm meeting Lawton in 2 minutes. I can come down in a couple hours.
Just quickly.
We really need you.
Yeah.
Things aren't good between them. Again. Worse this time.
Can it be fixed?
I don't know.
She met a guy at work.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm worried about it. He's supposed to fly tomorrow.
They're shooting this like 2001 when Hal's watched him talk.
I can't tell you how much better I feel just dealing with murderers, drug dealers, and corrupt politicians.
Yeah, right.
I'm serious.
Stan.
I'm serious.
You met with one of my colleagues in 1981. You wanted to warn us against an arms race in space.
Did we see him already?
I don't recall.
Don't contact me again.
I wish I could do that, General. But this is something that you need to get for us.
There's a threat.
The talking heads.
Yeah. I don't think Stan's enjoying this part of the job at all.
No. That's cool.
Yeah, it was actually. This poor guy supposed to go to the bathroom.
I know.
What is this thing?
It's got to be some sort of like camera that you can
Scan the documents through the bag.
It's like an X-ray machine
Yeah.
or something. Yeah. Okay, I was waiting.
Okay,
Yeah.
He gets in on a tour pass.
That's crazy. Let's go change the bathroom.
Right. Things that wouldn't get away with today.
No, absolutely not.
I feel terrible about it, and Mary Lou's pissed at me, but it's just a lot cheaper.
Like an Expedia kind of thing.
Next time, just tell me. We'll always take care of you. You know that. I know. Thanks. Sorry. Yeah.
Very personable.
Yeah.
Give my love to Mary Lou. Will do. Yeah. Same to Elizabeth. Yeah.
Yeah, now it's all online stuff. Yeah, I have a travel agent out of a job. So I wonder if that's kind of that also nudges him back in. He's like, well, the travel agency's kind of sucking right now.
Did anybody see the woman with blonde hair and glasses? What? She was here a minute ago.
What?
Can someone check the...
He's a detective, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's good that he knows people can't be slipping away.
He was hard, Mr. Phillip. He's really your client, and you have the relationship. He kept...
I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
The best thing you can do is broaden your horizons. Step
Yeah,
outside
they're
your
looking
organization.
for now.
Get a job somewhere else?
Maybe. Come work with me.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't see it going that way at all.
Hey, you know what? It's so beautiful out. Let's take our food and go eat outside.
I have to be back upstairs in half an hour.
I'll have you back. Come on, Patrick. I need some air.
Yeah, she's fine.
Yeah.
Long blonde hair.
Right.
He said that Regan has been complaining about how crazy things are getting around the Oval Office.
How so?
The president's been forgetful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The man I talked to said he thinks that the president might be going senile.
He was.
Anything new on the summit?
I'm still following Heskert's group. As far as I can tell, the next meet.
You get you a vinyl.
Yeah.
You know Tchaikovsky?
Oh, God. He's not a big classical music fan.
Well, that's because she doesn't know Tchaikovsky.
Oh my God, I hate that attitude.
Yeah, I know, right? Just listen to the Beethoven. Like, I've heard it.
Dead the Bach guy?
This is the first record I ever bought. For a long time after the war. It was the only music I could listen to.
Paige is like, have you heard The Cure?
Right, yeah. Let me introduce you to Mrs. Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah. She just full on turns granny. She's like, this is amazing.
Do our people ever use sex to get information?
Oh, Paige.
Should have seen the first 4 seasons.
Well, they can make anything sound believable. That's what sells books.
So that never happens.
No.
Lies.
Why?
Just tell her, yeah.
Straight
but I'm
up,
not gonna
you want her to do these
Yeah.
things. Well, not that specifically, but
Right. Well, she's going to have to if she's going into the life.
But the world's complicated. And the more that you get that, the better off you'll be.
She got her own place.
Yeah, she's basically living in the dorms, probably.
Yeah.
A friend who's watching The Diplomat with her in it says it's really good. But he said he saw an interview with her that she's really a shy person. I'm like, boy, judging by what she does on The Americans, you wouldn't think so.
Yeah, not shy at all. Yeah, I saw Allison, I always get her name wrong. Janie.
Janny.
Allison Janney on Jimmy Kimmel a few nights before the election. She was talking about the diplomat. She's on that show as well. Makes me want to watch it. It really does.
Saturday night, 7:30 p.m. Huntley Meadows Park. Southeast corner by the trailhead.
Yeah. Really played your hand there, didn't she?
No, she did. It's your last chance to get out of this.
This always stresses me out.
Yeah. They never get caught.
At least the cameras got smaller.
Right.
What do you see?
Face with a hand.
A woman? What else?
Melancholy. Just say that.
Yeah.
She's upset? Nothing else in there?
It's not her jam.
No.
Well, you're not the first.
Well, you're asking the wrong person.
Yeah.
Trust me, I can't draw. Oh, that's not your problem. Sit. Pencil.
Your problem is you have no imagination at all.
It'd be amazing if this opens up a whole new world.
Right. Kind of like S did for Philip.
Yeah.
Just draw the dark parts. Don't draw the light parts. I really... Shut up. Just draw what's dark.
He was right in my face, like, ah! Come on, harmonize, harmonize.
Oh man, that sounds crazy.
Why are you in the office so late?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I mean, you sound like you're about to jump out a window.
Yeah, got it.
Well, we're bigger now. I can't deal with every single customer.
Yeah, but I mean, he kind of sounded like your customer.
There you go. Yeah.
You sound like Stavros.
Mr. Philip, Mr. Philip.
Yeah, that really doesn't sound like Stavros.
It's offensive, Henry.
That sounded pretty good.
I know. Just claps back at him like that. Don't make fun of stuff. I don't know. I kind of like that this is her role. She's just jailing people.
It would be tragically poetic if at the end of this series, she's the one who dies out of the family.
Oh, yeah, it would, wouldn't it? This belief they have is...
Right.
Yeah.
Cost them a kid, you know?
Go that way, yeah. This is what's best for her. It's like,
right.
What is it? Got a bad feeling about this one.
Yeah.
You know that if you hurt me, they'll kill you.
I'm not going to jail. And I'm not going to betray my country.
So he's planning on dying.
Yep.
Maybe I pushed too far.
Doesn't matter. It's too late.
No, it's not. It's not too late. Please listen to me.
You people don't pray, do you?
She doesn't.
No.
I'm a mother. Really, I have children. Please.
Right over there.
You don't have to do this.
She's being watched, though.
Yeah.
Someone's going to kill this guy.
Yeah.
I did. It's not that...
Oh. Here we go.
Well, you're not getting the sensor now.
Nope. Ah.
Mom! Mom, are you... Go back to your car, now!
Oh, she's never known that her mom's killed somebody.
Just the
one guy, yeah. And that was different.
Follow the plan. Go!
Yeah, how's this going to jack Paige up now?
Now you've got to come up with a new story.
Pastor Tim was right.
Right.
No, it does look like he did it.
No, for sure.
Yeah. All right, well.
Well, she can't... We never kill anybody.
Yeah.
That was just self-defense that one time.
We are saints. We don't, we don't do that.
That's not going to fly anymore.
Nope. Well, you know, I'm glad they showed us that.
For sure.
That Paige got to see it, because the only time she did was when it was self-defense.
Right.
So the fact that this was cold-blooded, it was still kind of self-defense, but still, she killed this guy, you know. And
well, I think Paige has got to realize, like, this isn't a one-off.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, good. I want to see going forward with Paige, because, like, look, Paige is in this game now.
Yeah, for sure.
She's buying it. She's eating it up.
At some point, the farther she gets, the more she's going to know how much her parents have been lying to her about the rose-colored glasses part of it. We never kill anybody. It's all about just helping as many people as possible, and equality and peace. And of course, that's not the case.
I can't believe they thought they could pull that off forever with Paige. You know, and it's like until because like she's going farther and farther. how long until she's going to have to be in the same situation?
It's like we've said before. When you gaslight your children, it works on your children until they're not children anymore.
100%.
They will. It's like the parent who's like, I'm the parent who loves you. And the divorced parent is like, but daddy
15.
hates you. Or yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Check out on Pin 15. Or I love you, but mommy really is a bad parent. It's like, yeah, you can do that while they're kids, but they're going to grow up and realize, oh my God, you were gaslighting me. You're kind of a monster. Yeah. You really manipulated me. And that she's going to know that about Philip and Elizabeth at some point, right? You are manipulative.
And I like that in this season so far, they've introduced a lot of storylines already, and so we can follow this for a bit. Then we can finally get back to Philip, because I want to see what Philip's got cooking. We planted the seeds already.
Yeah.
We're going to let this stew for a bit, and then, maybe like a couple more episodes in, because we only have 10 episodes this season, I think. So they're going to make the most of their time. My assumption is, the first half, or maybe even after this, the next episode, that's when Philip is really like, all right, time to get back in the game.
And Stan and Oleg, I feel like they're heading back towards each other now, kind of full throttle.
Yeah, I like how that's structured. If that's
Absolutely.
the case,
And I want to know what's going on with Stan. I'm assuming wife now.
Please tell us. Yeah,
right.
No, not you guys. Yeah,
right.
Don't spoil it.
Yeah, I would be annoyed if we get to the end of the show and it was like red herring. She's just a person.
Well, they do that,
for sure.
The Chekhov's gun thing with Martha. I mean,
we've
do that.
Yeah, we've had some red herrings on the show for sure. Thanks a lot, guys. Catch you in the next one.
See ya.